So, hello, welcome back, everybody. I'm so sorry, technical problems are happening which are beyond my control. So, welcome back again to Perfect Imperfections. हम आज आपके लिए लेकर आए हैं हमारे छोटे से हीरो 7th क्लास में पढ़ता है and that is Gagandeep Baikerikar. Now, Gagandeep is like every other child. वो थोड़ा सा बदमाश है, थोड़ा सा चुलबुला है, उसको कुछ चीजें अच्छी लगती हैं, कुछ नहीं अच्छी लगती हैं. So before I go on about Gagandeep, एक छोटा सा आपको मैं वीडियो दिखाती हूँ and then we move on to Gagandeep. This video has been made specially for Gagandeep and I'm sure you're
खुशी का राज कैडबरी डेयरी मिल्क.
और वो गगनदीप अपनी साइकिल लेके चला गया. Gagandeep is the darling of Mrs. Leena Baikerikar, who is a homemaker, and Mahesh Baikerikar, who is an engineer by profession. So, without wasting much time, I hope the internet behaves itself and the audio supports us. So because आज इस बच्चे के साथ हम बहुत सारी नई चीजें सीखने वाले हैं and this is the continuation of the series. Let me remind you of perfect imperfections जो हमने last Saturday शुरू किया था, जहाँ पे हमारे दो experts आए थे, Dr. Nidhi Sharma and Mrs. Aparna Sharma, who is principal Jiva Public School, Faridabad. There we had talked about children with special needs, inclusive education, government क्या कर रही है, लोगों से हमको क्या उम्मीद है, and आप वो वीडियो देख लीजिए, आपको सब पता लग जाएगा. So without wasting time, I will now invite Gagandeep on board because I really want you to meet this. So Gagandeep आ रहे हैं. That's Gagandeep. Hello Gagandeep.
Hello.
So that's Gagandeep and Leena ji थोड़ा सा आपके ऊपर फोकस कर दीजिए. That is Leena, Gagandeep's mother. थोड़ा सा मैं प्रिपेयर कर देती हूँ. गगनदीप ने नया साइकिल करना सीखा है एंड इसको बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. आजकल ये कुकिंग भी सीख रहा है. So I'll get on expert over here. थोड़ा सा फिर से वॉइस गड़बड़ करना शुरू किया है. So that's Dr. Nidhi Sharma, our expert. So Nidhi goes on to you and please carry on with the show.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
sure you've got lots of things to ask Gagandeep, so we'll start with this.
I can see. Thank you so much, Ranjeeta. My God, Gagan, can you stop frowning? ऐसे करके देख, ऐसे करके. Let me see a smile on your face. Let me see a smile on Gagan's face. Wonderful, beautiful smile. Big boy now. है ना? Chalo. So, Leena, thank you so much for joining us today and to agree to speak to us. So, Leena, what I wanted to ask you and hear a lot of things from you that how your journey has been since Gagandeep was born. So, when he was born, what was your experience, at the hospital with the doctors? How was it? Can you share it with us?
My delivery was normal, but after his birth, he had a jaundice. This thing, he was admitted to the hospital for about 1 week. He was admitted, his jaundice was really little serious, little bit.
Okay.
And then after that, he was okay. That 1 week of this jaundice, it was a bit serious. That one
Okay.
week after his birth. After that, it was okay, normal. He was. We came to know that he had a speech problem. All these problems when he was 2 years, like he was not speaking. Other
Okay.
things much he reached normally, like walking, crawling, and everything he had done on time. But only the speech was like this thing. He used to be on his own, especially not giving a lot of eye contact to others. Eye contact was problem. He was only used to me first, then eye contact, and then not going to mingling with other kids on his
Okay.
own, and then speech problems. That was his thing. During when we went to for school at 2 years, when he was like for nursery, we were searching for schools and that admission process. That time we came to know that the school doctor had asked us to go for this thing because he was not responding to questions that doctor asked, like during the medical this thing. He was not telling his name. So that time they asked whether he can hear, listen, or what. So they asked me to take him to the KM hospital and just to check whether he can speak, whether he can listen carefully, or what he has a ear problem, anything. Then we went there, and when the doctor checked, he was okay. He could hear and everything.
All right.
Listening was nothing.
Yes.
On the speech, because that time he was telling only numbers 1 to 10. He used to say the numbers, sequence numbers, ABCD, like anything what he used to hear, that only he used to say. Like
Yes.
formal, like talking to others, social things he was not doing. But with that, the doctor came to know that he has doesn't have any this thing, but developmental disorders he had, because especially speech and everything.
Okay.
Then after that, he
So
came to
tell me
know.
something, Leena. I want to ask you something here. So when you went to the doctor and he said that when you shared with him that he hasn't started to speak yet. So and then when the doctor said that uh, it is better you go and get his assessment done
Yeah.
from this hospital. So how did you feel? Like what did you think? What did you wonder? What went through your mind?
Mentally, I wasn't prepared for this thing. Firstly, because other milestones had he had reached properly. People told me that he might speak little late, like some kids speak little late. So I was in that this thing, he might start speaking late and everything. But when we went to the all this process came and everything, when I saw that environment and everything, oh, this is a serious matter. I felt like I haven't experienced all those looking at those kids and everything, parents and everything. This is a
So how
different
was
world.
your what were you feeling inside like when you went?
Initially very depressed a bit, looking at this thing now, but still I had that hope, like he will progress. I had inside faith I'll be able to get him up. So I tried from my side to yeah, this thing, teach him everything, like so repeating the words, making him like everything, whatever on my mind, this thing I tried my best. So taking
Okay.
him to the hospital, everything came me, and everything I did it, this thing.
So my question over here is that okay, what was the reaction of your family, like your husband and your parents, your sister brothers, his sister brothers? Like, what was the reaction to it?
For them it was like everything was on me like mostly thing. I was handling all the thing emotion. They were like he will speak later on. It was like he'll speak, like some kids are a little slow, like then
Hmm.
supportive. My sisters, my brother, everyone, especially my mom. I have to tell, she has taken a lot of this thing for Gagandeep, lot of this thing, and for me to handle me also. That was
Yeah. So, and how, what was the reaction of your husband, his father?
this thing, but he supported me in everything that was necessary to taking in came hospital, everything. He was there behind me. Like even for the I was the main initiative. I took everything. He was a big support in my this thing. For everything, he never said anything no to anything. Like whatever it is, he supported me very well.
All right. And about accepting that, yes, um, Gagan does have these on-time developmental issues. So, how did your husband feel? Did he feel bad, or like, what were his emotions?
He was like people used to tell him when he used to discuss like some elders this thing, some kids do that, so slowly he will gradually improve, like everything, this thing, even in
Okay.
the family everybody is there like that. So this person was like this, now he's okay, now he's becoming like this. So they used to share with me like okay, it's not this thing, later on he might get okay, because it has a mild this thing, so it's not that serious. He's like serious, he might improve his speech, only thing is speech and everything, but otherwise his brain is very sharp. Like with the brain he does
Okay.
all his very picks up, listens to everybody now who is talking and everything. Slowly it has been this thing, uh,
So, tell me, as you said that you always had hope, and so who guided you that what you should do
my mom.
and how you should do? I'm sorry?
Especially there with me initially with the beginning when we came to know all these things, and later on the
No,
school, especially I got a big
come
guidance
closer.
from the
Leena?
school counselors also. Initially what supposed to do counselors school, I always used to be in contact with this thing, especially you ma'am. I have to give a credit to you also. Without this thing, especially to find out he has an interest in the music, that was you who found it, and I'll be always thankful to you for that for lifelong. This thing.
I love Gagan. I mean, I really love him. I would do anything for him. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
then
that's
I think it's an inborn talent in him, that actually, yes.
yeah. That autistic children have a lot of talent in the music and everything. But the thing is that I couldn't find out. Like he used to do it, but music, I don't know how you came to know that. Yeah, I don't know. That is your talent that you find out between the kids. This
So,
thing,
Leena
music
ji,
he has.
when Gagandeep was ready for school, जब वो स्कूल जाने के लिए रेडी हो गया था, तो कहीं किसी टाइम पे did you ever stop for a moment to wonder, like how he managed himself in school?
Yeah, initially it was little difficult for him. He was little hyperactive in that beginning, this thing, pushing kids and everything. But the school support, primary nursery section, there are two teachers. Like this thing, this first initial 2 years he did well, but later on the school nursery teachers also have to credit, they handled him well. Then it was in third and fourth standard. He was little bit as kids go, the subject teachers come and go. It was little bit difficult for the school to manage. So that's why when we decided to hire a shadow teacher for him, like this thing. Even after hiring a shadow teacher, he was very like to go to school. He was very interested in going to school and everything. Otherwise, it was a disturbance for the
So
kids also.
कहीं did you ever feel कि वो स्कूल नहीं जाना चाहता? at times मेरे बच्चे
sometimes
बहुत चीजें करते थे स्कूल में जाना.
sometimes when he used to get complaints of he's pushing the kids, like when they used to call the parents, like then I used to tell him you're doing this, then that time he used to feel little low, and then listening to that, and that time next day he said no, I don't want to go to school a little bit when he used to get scoldings. After sometimes like next day if the school day is nice, then he used to uh, willingly he used to go, smilingly he used to take his bag and go to school.
So
And the
गगन को कभी ऐसा लगा कि he's different from others? Did he ever feel that?
Initially like all the kids are writing the notes and everything, that he is not been able to do that, this thing, the ICSE board syllabus, that time he used to feel like. But after hiring the shadow teacher and everything, like he would, somebody is there beside me like to support me, that time he was little bit confident. But initially like he used to feel he's left alone, like in the class, like that time he used to feel like he's a little bit different.
Right. Okay. Okay. So like just इससे पहले जब हमने live आए थे पढ़ने के लिए, you told me that nowadays he started learning. एक तो cycling सीख लिया है, so he really enjoys. I have heard it in the video. Then you told me that he's learning to cook.
Yeah, he does it. He's cooking noodles, whatever he likes, especially noodles. He just like he cuts the packet. He does it on his own, boiling water, everything. And sometimes when I taught him to do poha also, like help me in the kitchen during cutting and some yellow rice and everything. He used to lovingly, interestingly, he used to see a lot of YouTube videos. Even nowadays, whenever he gets free time, the cooking recipe videos he watches. Okay, samosa. He likes samosa, so he's telling me samosa, how to make samosa. He's telling me take maida and put water, everything. I said he brings me potato, then gives. You have to put in the cooker and boil it. Like every step he explains to me. This is the next step. This is the next step. Okay, this. I said I'm not in a mood. So no, he brings and he puts it in the cooker and it just. Shall I start the gas? Shall I start the gas? So it is like for me, it is like his energy making me to like you have to be on the toes, like whatever he like. Even for the pizza, even when he goes to the mall, like this, buying the pizza base and everything. What does it require? Cheese. He goes to the cheese section there where he buys that. Like this, shall I buy the cheese? Like for what is required? Everything he does it on his mind is very sharp. Like I don't have to like tell him everything. Actually,
Where is Gagan actually?
He's here. Gagan actually slept.
Oh, yeah, he must be tired.
आपको दिखाना चाह रही थी because previous session when we came in, he was all excited and he has learned a new skill, listening, and he was listening.
He was
And I really wanted to know, just make a video of it and you send it to me.
Okay.
आप मुझे वो वीडियो भेजिएगा. I would really love to see. मुझे भी होगा आपको सो गया है तो really. अच्छा एक और बात बताइए. Before we go, do you think जैसे जिस सोसाइटी में हम रह रहे हैं, so can the society make the journey any easier for parents and children, who have challenges, who are facing challenges by birth, थोड़ा आगे जाके. So, all our children, so do you think, what advice would you, as a parent, as a guide, as a mentor of Gagandeep, give to us, the society, and the parents?
I think whatever situation you come, you handle it positively, and have faith in yourself. Have faith in your child. Look, he will improve. Try everything. There is not a full stop for anything. You have to keep on trying. It's a time, today the time is this thing, tomorrow the time you have may get a good time also. See, now I had initially he never used to speak a single word at 2 years, very hyperactive. Now he so much of changes. He has music, he plays music, he does cooking on his own, like everything is he's even he manages even at night keeping the dustbin outside. He reminds me, you did not keep the dustbin. Everything he does it on his own. So there is a he has developed the brain. This brain development happens. Even they have emotions, so you have to be little polite with them. And the society, like, don't treat anybody like this thing. Everybody has its own life journey, so you don't have to be, and be positive with any situation you get. You have to face it, and you can handle that this thing. And everybody has his life, so he might have one future. One day he might become something this thing. So you never know what will come next tomorrow. Today is like this thing, because nobody predicted COVID will come a couple of years back. And look at that now, what we are situation we are this thing, and tomorrow might be something different. So the time keeps on changing, and they keep on changing. So don't have any this thing. As a parent, you don't have to feel bad. And I have throughout my journey, now that when I see Gagandeep, when I first day, when I felt like I was so depressed, and now that I feel like he's improving, he's speaking now. So I felt like I had to I should have been little more. I could do at that beginning. So like this thing, but now I'm trying a different ways to make him his coming up years. Like now for me it's a different stage, because he's growing up. So the toddler, this thing, everything is gone. Now that stage, how should I should handle? I'm just mentally preparing everything. You have to be mentally strong for anything, and keep good people around you who can give you good advice, not negative this
True.
thing.
And I think
Yeah,
the biggest thing is we have to be patient. Two things. We
patient
have
have
to
to,
be patient and
and
we have to
positive.
be uh, positive. That positivity within has to be
And
there. कहते हैं उम्मीद पे दुनिया टिकी है.
keep on trying
So
something new. Yeah, you can give him some other field. If he's not good in studies, give him some other field which is interest. Every person has some different interest. Now Gagandeep has music, so I've decided him to take in the music field, so that he can do whatever he likes. It's not like if you don't have any interest in engineering, you cannot push him next level of this thing. The child is not interested, so whatever is his interest, so put him in that interesting this thing field where he's interested in doing. So some stages might come, different as the time goes. Some different you get some good ideas and good people around you, where you can walk along with them, and you can reach the milestone. So never feel this thing. And even from government, whatever you can get for this thing initiative, take it for this thing, so that will help them. Yeah, I'm positive now, so that looking at his this thing.
so Nidhi Sharma, coming on to you. Any last words before we sign off?
I think I would just like to add over here that I remember when I joined Gagandeep, he was in class, he had just gone to class 2, you know, and my journey with him has been a lot of learning has happened. I think Gagan has taught me more than anything else, and I absolutely, I mean, love him, and I think he loves me too. And he is so talented, and he'll do so well. And I'm so glad that, Leena she's a wonderful mother. And I have seen her grow when he was in class 2, and now he's in class 7. That's a long journey. She has never ever given up. you know, and forever, teaching Gagan, being there for him, trying to keep patience. I remember sometimes she used to just lose it and say, "My God, Gagan, what are you doing?" But she has always been there. I don't think even I have been there as much for my sons as Leena has been there for Gagan. So she's a commendable mother, and Gagan is really blessed to have her. And the way she has faced, and she still faces everyone. It may be the school, it may be his music teacher, it may be the PT, the coach where Gagan used to go and play football. Do you remember that? Where he used to go and do exercises, Leena? And whenever
Whenever
it was
it was
required,
required,
she has
she
faced
has faced
everything.
everything.
And by God's grace, she has had good support from most of the people around her. Am I right, Leena? And
And
so there are
so
there are
there
no
are
five-star
there are
rating for
no
her as a mother, or no 10-star. I think she has infinite stars behind her, the kind of mother that she is. And I really, we can learn a lot from her and her husband, because I think Mr. Mahesh is one person who just doesn't, who very rarely loses his cool, I think, And Gagan is really scared of him. One thing that works on him is his father's anger. And yeah, he's shit scared of his father. But I think, as Leena put it very nicely, that he has always supported her for everything, and I have seen that. You know, so they actually work as a team, she and her husband, and I have always seen him calm and quiet. So I think that makes a lot of difference. It is an example for us, for other parents, how well they have managed Gagan and how positive they have remained. So, really, congratulations, Leena. If now that Gagan is doing so well today, it is only because of you and your husband that he is what he is. And I'm sure, I keep telling Leena, you better not forget me when Gagan becomes a celebrity, a music composer. He better not. And she has to make it sure that he remembers me.
remembers me.
Yeah, today he was very excited to see you. That's why
I
he was
can't
waiting.
I can't hear
I
you.
can't hear
What
you.
do you say?
What do you say?
He was very excited. He's going to have a chat with you today. In this thing, in this.
So yeah, so that just shows he may not forget me by the time he grows up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's it.
That's it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Ranjita, ma'am. Thank you, Nidhi, ma'am.
Ranjita, I can't hear you.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Now it's
So
clear.
what I was saying was that this positive thought with a very
With
bright
a
future,
very
and hoping
and hoping
that
that
reaches the zenith और कल एक म्यूजिक कंपोजर का होएगा और गाने सुनने को मिलेंगे. I call it a day. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being and Dr. Nidhi Sharma for joining. The mic is playing up today very badly.
Yeah.
So sometimes I can't control the technology. मेरे बस में नहीं है. So let's hope it's better the next time.
Yes.
So thank
But
you so
I
much.
could hear Leena very clearly, so thank God for that. I think that's most
When only
important.
one person is there, please don't. When we three are coming together, so
Ranjita, ma'am, my voice is breaking.
Could you come closer, Leena? Because now your voice is
because
also
now
breaking.
your voice is also
Ranjita, ma'am's voice is breaking. Nidhi, ma'am, I could hear you properly.
I'm
Acha,
here.
Nidhi, your voice is breaking. Never mind. So we end the show today. Thank you for watching us. And bye bye. See you. Tata.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for joining us. It was a
Thank you,
pleasure having you
Ranjita.
here. And
Yeah.
गगन को फिर से देखेंगे जब वो और उसको सिर्फ whistling सुनेंगे हम उस time. ठीक है चलिए फिर
Okay. Thank you, Leena. Thank you, Ranjita. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank
Yeah.
Bye bye.
So I am very sorry for the audio and I thank you all for being there. As said, internet बारिश हो रही है और internet and सब कुछ हमारे बस में नहीं होता है. So kind of like when nature tells us कि वो supreme है. यहाँ पे internet भी हमको बता रहा है that internet के सामने और उसके mood के सामने हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. So keeping all those things ध्यान में, I would hope the next session, next Saturday, Perfect Imperfections is even better than what it was today. And I thank Leena ji and Mahesh ji. Mahesh ji was not there. But Gagandeep हमारे पहले वाले में था, second वाले में फिर सोने के लिए भाग गया. He got tired. So फिर से आएंगे hopefully with better voice quality and don't forget to watch us join us in the next on the next Saturday with imperfections. तब हमारे साथ कोई और पेरेंट होंगे और दूसरा ही कोई हीरो होएगा. And like this a series has started and मैं इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे सबको इनवाइट करती हूँ. And let me tell you once again that Perfect Imperfections is a separate category now in all RNTalks contests and competitions. So हमारे जितने भी special needs के बच्चे हैं they can participate. गगन ने हमारे साथ last time participate किया था and खुशू Founders Choice Award भी जीत के गया था. So that's a very big hope for everybody. Please do join us. Creative Quest 2021 season 2 is on the roll. कल दो एक दिन में वो चालू हो जाएगा. Please do join in and you are all invited. And like करिए, share करिए, subscribe करिए, comment करिए, आपके ख्याल हमारे तक पहुंचाइए and हमारी ये वीडियो दूर तक लेके जाइए so that जितने भी parents हैं, children with special need and their parents can connect with us and make the best use of this platform. Remember, everything here is free for them. So enjoy, have a nice time, and wait for me till I come back next Saturday with Perfect Imperfections. Thank you so much for being with me. Bye bye.